There are those couples who fall in love passionately and get married, while some other accidentally end up getting married due to various reasons like getting on inheritance, parental pressure, and keep on appearances. There is nothing better than seeing fake couples trying to set aside their dislikes for another at first only to have their love break through by the end. Here's a list of 10 love after marriage in Korean dramas. Number 1. Because this is my first life. Ji-ho is a 30-year-old struggling writer who does not have a house of her own, while Se-hee is a single man in his early 30s who is working in a startup company in order to pay for his house. As Se-hee struggles to pay for his mortgage alone in a series of misunderstandings and funny twists, Ji-ho ended up living with Se-hee as a roommate, with neither of them initially having any idea who the other one is. Without relying too heavily on the standard drama tropes, the team behind this drama have built a story that's powerful, poignant, and funny, all that at the same time. This series shares the different perspectives on love and marriage. Really an enjoyable drama and a breath of fresh air to watch. Number 2. Fated to Love You. Mi-eon is a typical office clerk who is rather plain, somewhat awkward, and has a good nature taken advantage of by her co-workers on a daily basis. While on vacation, she accidentally spends one night with a stranger who happens to be handsome, charming, and rich, and her life will never be the same. This faithful encounter brings a love that transforms this so not special girl into an attractive, warm, lovable young lady. This is not a straightforward story about romance between a poor girl and a handsome CEO. They are not supposed to love each other. Their relations grow out of faith and nurtures gradually only after marriage. The storyline is intricate yet logical. Overall, I enjoyed the major story arc. Two people who under normal circumstances would never have met are brought together by faith. Number 3. King Two Hearts. The Crown Prince of South Korea is forced to work alongside a female North Korean military officer. Political and emotional complications lead to an uneasy marriage engagement. An interesting mix of romance and politics over the 20 episodes with lots of murder and intrigue. The badass woman protagonist stays fierce and strong even while exploring her vulnerable side to love and relationships. The story is very exciting with a terrifying villain. Overall, a very good drama. Number 4. Goong. Feisty, bubbly, and a no-nonsense, Chae-kyung is an ordinary high school student until one day when she receives some unexpected news. Because of her grandfather's will, she must marry the unendurable Crown Prince Lee Shin, who also happens to attend her high school. Chae-kyung initially resists the proposal before reluctantly agreeing to marry him to help her death-ridden family. Number 5. Marriage, not dating. Wealthy plastic surgeon Goong is a successful and happy bachelor who does not want to find himself a wife. He believes that his life is perfectly planned and being single is the only option he accepts. However, his family is begging him to marry. In an effort to get his parents off his back about the constant string of blind dates and marriage prospects, Ki-tae purposely brings Joo Jang-mi home to meet his parents, posing as his girlfriend, certain that they'll never approve of her. This is definitely one of the best dramas of 2014. It's really hard to stand out in a sea of romantic comedy dramas, but this one managed to be a memorable one because it actually managed to be funny and romantic until the end. It isn't the kind of drama that tears your heart out with emotion, but instead gives a comfortable feeling. Number 6. Delightful girl Choon Hyang. The story begins when Lee Mong-ryong is transferred from Seoul to a high school in Namwon, North Jeolla province. Choon Hyang does her best to help Mong-ryong, her first love and the son of the Namwon police station chief, to enter a prestigious university. However, after meeting with Mong-ryong's first love, Cherin, Mong Ryeon's love towards Choon is shattered, although Choon love remains unwavering. One day, Byeon Hak-do, CEO of a famous entertainment company, appears in her life. He exudes confidence that he can make any woman fall for him. But as Choon shows no interest in him, his self-esteem is damaged profoundly. Byeon Hak-do is determined to make her love him. Number 7. Emergency couple. Jin-hye led a satisfying life as a dietitian. She then met medical school student Changmin. Despite his wealthy family's strong opposition, Jin-hye and Changmin decided to get married. Changmin's family is full of doctors. Changmin though gave up his medical internship and began working as a pharmaceutical salesman. Their marriage life was not happy. Changmin's family looked down on Jin-hye and even Changmin seemed to change. Changmin began to think terribly of Jin-hye and they finally divorced. After their divorce, Jin-hye became a medical student and now works as an intern. Changmin also graduated from medical school and begins to work as an intern. One day, they met in the emergency room for a hospital where they will both work together. Number 8. Bride of the Century. Taeyang Group is the largest conglomerate in South Korea. The Choi family, who runs Taeyang, has supposedly been under a curse for 100 years that the first bride of the eldest son will always die. When the wealthy heiress, Jang Ki-kyung, disappears right before her wedding to chaebol heir Choi Kang-ju, Na Do-rim, a look-alike imposter, is brought in to take her place. But unlike the cold and calculating Yi-kyung, Do-rim is sweet and sunny, and Kang-ju falls genuinely in love with her. As the wedding plan progresses, Kang-ju and Yi-kyung's mothers both scheme and plot behind the scenes. Number 9. Wonderful Life. Han Seung-wan and young Se-jin bump into each other at the airport and accidentally take each other's passports. They meet again and Seung-wan and Se-jin end up spending the day together. Both having to deal with love complications, they end up drunk and having a one-night stand. Back in Korea, Se-jin discovers she's pregnant and leaves to have the baby alone. A year later, Se-jin's clueless sister ends up spilling the secret to Seung-wan at his parents' birthday party, showing up with his baby daughter. Seung-wan and Se-jin are then forced to marry by their respective families. Number 10. Golden Bride. Jin-ju is a half Korean and half Vietnamese girl who marries a Korean man, Kang Jun-woo, in order to come to Korea to look for her biological father who abandoned her. The drama is not only about her searching for a dad, but also about the cultural differences between her and her husband's family. So, which of these dramas have you watched? And which other dramas with this love after marriage trope would you recommend? Pop over to the comment section and let us know. Thank you.